last night's show, I love OT. I think she was such a diamond, giving up her bed for Richard. What an absolute sweetheart. Those hammocks are an absolute nightmare to get in and out of. And when we did the show, we had some proper laughs in the evening and especially in the mornings when you're trying to roll out. Let's just say a few of us definitely ended up on the floor face first. So a bit of insider information. When you see the campmates going into the bush telegram, you get called into there a few times throughout the day where you will be asked a series of questions, usually around some of the conversations that have happened throughout the day, around the camp, during the trials. And the team will ask you a series of questions. So if anyone's ever wondering why they're talking about certain things, those questions are always asked. So Dean, I do think he needs to be given a bit of a break now from the trials. Although he does provide some serious entertainment, I do think the public needs to start voting for someone else. He needs a day off, the poor boy. But, oh my God, they did so well for winning those 9 stars. And 12 minutes to be covered in all those horrible creatures, the disgusting smells. That, when you're doing a trial, feels like eternity, but time really does fly in a blur. Do you know what? I think it was a bit like last night's show. It's just starting to become a bit boring now. And I think Dean has definitely got over his fear of fish guts, and the camp are going to be so happy. I absolutely loved doing the trials when I did the jungle, and it was a great excuse to get out of camp and do something different, because it does get a bit tedious when you're all sat around all the time and, you know, it's the same person going out. And, you know, it was exciting to leave camp, but I definitely did get annoyed when people would go off to do trials and not put the same amount of effort in it. I was always in it to win it, and especially when you're up for winning stars for your campmates, which then turns into food. When it came to eating trials, I would have definitely rather to eat bull's penis instead of sheep's brain, but to be honest, it all tastes absolutely repulsive. And the worst thing I had was that vomit fruit, and the only thing that I can liken it to is absolute bile. It is disgusting. Oh my God, Maura's stories absolutely crack me up. She is so funny. I absolutely love her. Filming herself with an ex's toothbrush. That is absolutely going to go down as an iconic moment. I think she's hilarious, and I'm sure there'll be a few people that try that one out.
I'm not upset.
What Jane does...
I'm just saying,
Why
4 women doing the washing up.
That is absolute God. That's what that is. That's nonsense.
So last night we saw a change in chores, arguing over washing up. Come on guys, seriously? They must be really, really tired or extremely bored. No one really wants to do anything like that, but you've just got to suck it up. Everyone has to do something at some point. But Barry, whoo, he really put them in their places. He's definitely my camp dad. But I love that Barry and Danny have been given the role of camp leaders. Danny is a natural born leader. He's full of enthusiasm and encouragement, and he has such an infectious laugh. But I think they're going to really, really struggle because they just love to get their hands dirty and help, and they will really struggle with not being allowed to do anything. I definitely preferred being camp cook than having to do the dunny, because it was just literally moving crap.